What's happening, everybody? Good to see you again. It's me, your girl Tiger Lily, hostess with the Mizostis. That is right. Back at you with Meditating Sucks. That was a cut from Fertile Ground, who is disbanded at this point in time, but the wonderful lead singer of that group was Navasha Dee, who is a fantastic jazz, R&B soul singer, just amazing woman. And she's also my Reiki sensei. She's amazing. If you think her voice and that music was uplifting, you got to meet her. She's amazing. And she's in the Maryland, Baltimore, DC area. Travels all over the world making music and giving people good vibes. She's amazing. So, welcome to Meditating Sucks. And I've explained why meditating sucks, because most people feel like it sucks. But there are reasons for that. And in general, a lot of this new agey, mystical, quantum, wonderland, alternate spiritual practice space that a lot of folks are gravitating into seem to be a little unnerving and a little weird. So I just take it upon myself to use these vlogs to kind of help us simplify it, and then also ensure that we're not making it foreign. This is everyday stuff. It's just the depth of the everyday. We just got to reach deeper into the everyday, but it's everyday stuff. There are some concepts that I want to get into. Last time we spoke, I don't have my green juice. Black Daggett. I normally recommend that we drink juice while we're doing this, but just have an imaginary juice. Quantum juice is we call it quantum juice. Oh, it's all in your mind anyway, isn't it? Oh, there's really juice here, and I'm drinking. Refreshing, and it's also cleansing my body. So, nevertheless, our topic for today: stop lying about your age. Now, this is not what we typically mean, especially you ladies out there. I do not mean tell people you're 40 when you're 38. That to me is irrelevant. We want to get deeper into the everyday, right? Last time I wanted to say that I wanted to start a series about why it's important to be a 12-year-old at heart. So in order to really get into that, I think I need to break this down first. So stop lying about your age. Okay, so there's a lot of cougars. Are they called cougars? They used to wear leopard print pants, and their faces are like pulled back, and they listen to J-Lo and drive their kids to soccer camp, something like that, right? That's not what this is about. This is about understanding that age itself is not real. And a lot of this information that's coming out with eternity and being eternal or everlasting life is a topic that keeps coming up, because the possibility that we are in fact eternal and that death is not in fact a real concept keeps coming up. But I don't feel like we are really breaking into that conversation. Like we were, oh, I am eternal. But what does that mean? What are you talking about? What is that actual conversation? It just sounds real poetic to say. And I'm so tired of spoken word and what they've done with that. I'm sorry, I criticize myself and the spoken word community. I don't care. We have to break into what being eternal actually is. Let's go into step one. Step one, when you say that, for instance, if I say I'm 29 years old, that's actually not true. Yes, I was born in 1982, but my age is actually rather relative, and I'll explain. If we're using this current Gregorian calendar, of which there's 12 months, I am 29 years old. Now, July and August were inserted by the so-called Julius Caesar over 2,000 years ago or so, and that calendar only had 10 months in it. So if we were going by that calendar, I would actually be much younger. If we go by the lunar calendar, in which there are 13 moons, 28 days in between each moon phase, there are 13 moons, I would in fact be older? Or what is it, the reverse? Math is not my strong suit. The point I'm making is my age, or anyone else's age, is subject to the system to which you comply to. That being said, should you desire to not comply to any of those, your age doesn't even exist. You're just here. And you can be here until you decide you're done being here. What happens under the Gregorian cycle is that when we hit a certain age, we start believing certain programs. Oh, well, I'm 60 years old. I'm 36, I'm getting old. I'm 60, I am old. I'm 80, I'm about to die. And so your brain and the rest of your body just goes right along with that. Okay, well, she said we're done, so we're done. And I know many of us know of people in certain remote areas that live to be 120, that live to be 140, and so on. And of course we have in the Bible, many people go and there's references of people living to be 1,000 years old. Is that possible? Well, I say let's try it. Let's stop debating whether or not things are possible. Why don't we just try it? What are you going to do? You're going to die anyway. If it's not true, then you're going to die. And if it is true, wouldn't it be amazing to live to be 500? And it's not about trying to live to be 500, and it's not about trying to live to be 1,000. It's escaping the notion that age is real to begin with. It's escaping the notion that you are confounded, that you are bound by time as it is. Stop lying about your age. When people ask you how old you are, just say, I don't know. I actually don't know. I actually don't know. Under this calendar, I'm said to be this age. Under some other systems, it's not the same. So the truth of the matter is you really don't know how old you are. So stop being so definite when people ask you how old you are. I mean, like, well, I'm 40 or I'm 38, or lie about whatever system you want to be a part of. The point of the matter is escaping the notion that age is real. Because once you start believing the things, you start believing age, then you start believing the things that accommodate or come with age. Death, disease, destruction, malfunctioning of your body, malfunctioning of your mind. Like you can't go jump roping. I know a woman, her name is Lavelle White. This woman's 83 years old and she gigs and she goes all around the world and she likes to puff, puff, and pass. Oh, my head wrap. In case you guys didn't notice, this is typically the background that I use for my vlogs. I decided it actually looked better on me. So that's what I did. And I think it does look pretty good on me. I like this material. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to close it out. I'm going to keep these nice and short. It's 9 minutes. They keep getting longer. Okay. Leave me a message. Subscribe. RES Hip Hop. You know what it is. knowopenings.com is also the site that I have for all the wonderful uplifting work that I do with people and women. So please find out the good things that are happening, the phenomenal, powerful things that are happening. Stop listening to the BS. Find out where the power is. Stop listening to where the dysfunction lies. I love you. Please, everybody, remember, have